All right. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our 2 to 20K Bankroll Challenge. We did play some off-stream, mostly regular tables yesterday, and we end up actually winning some. Um, we did play something maybe that looks like it's out of the role, but we play some 2-5, but we buy it for short, like really short. So it's in the matter of the bankroll management, and we run pretty good. Um, yeah, so let's jump right into the action. Very sweet. Get aces right away. Standard open raise, of course. All right, so today we have kind of very chill afternoon grind. Just chilling. We gonna try to try to be more successful in the Zoom field today. Although mm, this is like maybe maybe just fall right away. Okay, so it's weird to say it just right now, but we are going to try to play tighter. Yeah, I would be real happy for any feedback if you prefer this very chilling two Zoom tables or mostly focus just one. I think like this feels so much nicer, but at the same time, while seeing two tables, you guys get a little bit more action, but it's a bit more confusing. So actually, let me fix something real quick. Okay, of course we ship it. We gonna King unfortunately brings in some full houses if with the pocket kings. Now we do have a full house. What is our opponent's range? How do we get the most value? We do want to bet. I mean, pot is fine, but how about we just bet 1/3? Because either he has air or flush or straight or full house. Yeah, this kind of looks like pocket kings. Um, can we fold? I don't think we can just fold a full house, even though. Fuck. What the fuck? No timer, come on. We didn't want to fall the full house. Of course he has blouse. It's like SPR1, we have to call. And okay, let's uh let's fix one thing first. And then let's jump back into the action. Thanks, bro. You see, I mispicked right away. We gotta focus more. Let's fix one thing first. And this is like I think folding is just fine. Let's try to play a little tighter today. When we feel like it's a call, we just fold. Okay. Better flop like this. Yeah. Um, Same thing. Zero percent. Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start of the session, guys. Let's hold it. Come on. All right. Feels good to be on the good side of the setup. Now we bring the focus over here. And almost done. Okay. Yeah, we might as well just start this stream with only one table to warm up. Hotkeys. Uh, Bullshit here. So actually, this hand, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fold against this short. Because yeah, we are just so dominant. So yeah. Okay, let's keep it this way. This is fine. Just check. No reason to bet. I mean to raise. Yeah, no reason to bet at all. Flop. And against one player, we get it in. Against two, we have a gut shot. We have a top pair. We we kind of don't want to fold. Let's just ship it. Maybe we make some kings fold or something, or we hit a jack. Let's see. Okay, we win the side pot. Yeah, nice. Can we make pocket kings fold on the flop? We can. We might as well get value from worst 10, right? So yeah, let's try to keep it this way. I like to focus on one table, honestly. Um, Now that's some good start. SPR1, we just ship it. Sure, bro. Let's run twice. It's okay. Hmm. Interesting. Never mind. This is a thing to fix later, not now. So yeah, let's actually let's just keep one table of Zoom. Check back. No need to bet at all. I mean, we do have some backdoors, but we do want to realize the equity now. We don't really want to bet. Can we win with ace high? Or just fold. Never mind. Let's move on. So we have pretty. Oh, yeah, let's just put this away. Shouldn't be there. All right. I feel like today's strategy will be a little different from yesterday because playing two zoos and regular tables is kind of confusing. So I feel like we can keep the focus on one and only regular table. I mean, the zoom, and we can try to find some action. Yeah, check, check. Can we value bet? We can blockade some rivers. There are too many bad rivers. I think we can get some value from King X or Flush Draw or whatever. Checking would be also fine, very likely. So we have a little bigger bankroll than yesterday, so let's not be shy and let's put let's play some 1-2 with a short stack. We can make it yeah, table two, no action yet. Let's keep the focus on zoom. Yeah. Uh, this is like not really the best hand ever, given the fact there are short stacks on the blinds. We still do open end. Like the playability is quite simple, but it's not great. Now we do face a bet on the turn. We have a flush draw. We have a pocket pair. It sucks. It really sucks. Let's just fold. I mean, one third bet maybe. We should just call the flush draw. But whatever. We are opening up more tables. So yeah, it was too tight. Let's not be too tight. All right. So since we are running pretty good, let's okay. But, okay. Uh, okay, kings. Not much, not much. Okay. Meanwhile, we already went all in right here, and we end up hitting our one and only out that makes us scoop the pot. We didn't even warm up. This was the first hand. First hand, we got aces on the big blind. This was the action. We squeeze and we get it in on the flop. Who knows who was ahead? We were break even on the flop. No. What's that mean? Okay. So right here we defend pocket queens against the button. I think that's all right. Uh, we flop middle set. Now, do we want to raise right away? Do we want to slow play? I mean, pocket nines, more likely fast play. Queens, no backup. Let's just ship it, whatever. Yeah. Back to our Zoom action. We pick up aces again and again. We hit top set. I feel like every time we have aces, we just hit the top set, like every single time. But this hand is a little. We block our outs. We do block the nut flush, which is like alright, but we're not gonna make a smaller flush fold anyway. Back on this table, we have aces again, and this is what I've been talking about the whole stream last night. We just need to get a couple aces, get it in, hopefully win. This is not the best situation, but we are very short. We just ship it and we pray. We pray that we survive and that we are ahead. It's it's possible to be ahead, but not guaranteed. Let's see. Mhm. We are very far behind. And we lose. Okay, let's get back into our Zoom action where we can see some hands. that we fold. Some actual gameplay. That is fucking triple suited. Let's just not play it. Not worth it. We defend. Oh, so far so good. We run much better than yesterday. Now, we probably could have bet the flop. We can still bet the turn, which is kind of okay. Let's jump here on this table. We do have some action. We are short, but they are even shorter. We need to get some time bank, guys. Now here, of course, we just ship it. Very simple. Just go all in. And we are behind. That happens. We suck him out, and we hit our 7 and we scoop the pot, which is beautiful. Meanwhile, here we we squeeze a beautiful hand, trying to get some action. No, no, no. Next table, we scoop. We get the value on the river. So nothing to think about actually. Not the best spot ever. We can be super fucked. We are. But we still do have some backdoors or split. We hit flush. It's not ours. We split. Damn. Today we run good. Okay, let's get back into our Zoom. Okay. So actually the table number 2, we zoom in the action. We have, oh, crap. Well, we have to go with it. We had pretty nice here on the right side. We have two hands at the same time. We actually were in a good shape before the flop. So now we're behind, but we do have a chance if we hit our spade. Let's go. Today we smash, baby. Back to this one. Let's check, check, check. Almost have a gut shot. How much can we bet? Probably Probably all right. Half pot is also nice, I would say. And we do have to fold. Mhm. Um, we hit flush right here and win. So yeah, today there is some action right from the start. We three bet. There are some situations where we do want to call. This one is just too strong. We do want to get some value for before the flop. We flop brutal again. Come on. We don't have the nut flush draw, but yeah, I think we supposed to slow play sometimes. Although when do we slow play? Probably better with while having a pair. So yeah, I we call one street and we see what happens. It sucks, I guess. We fold. Probably miss it like that. Yeah, you guys, you want to check back sometimes, I think, but not this hand. And we get punished right away. Board pair. But at the same time, if we bet, we lose anyway. Here we are in a good shape. Somehow got it in. We have one too many tables. Actually, yeah, we are gonna. We have 1 2 5 where we just bought in for super short, but let's just not do it. Let's just play, if the big blind's deep at least. That's more fun. I mean, every now and then to put in 10 big blinds on the table and just spin it up, it's all right. But it's kind of boring after a couple minutes, because you don't really have any decision. So, yeah, how aggressive can we be with the bankroll? I mean, when we run good, we should be more aggressive, right? Nothing interesting going on. But this way, guys, let me know what do you think. I feel like we do have enough action. That Zoom table, makes sure we see some cards going on, and whenever there is action on some other table, I'm trying to catch it. Yeah, we have extra table right here. It's kind of okay. Here we enter a little dicey spot. It's not. It's these hands. Yeah, overrated, but they still are smooth. You know, right, just like this. Just a flop, a top pair, just top pair, but kind of no kicker. Three players against us. Now, I think this is a perfect check back. What do you guys think? Are we chilling more than the day before? I think this is more chill, you know, just very slow action, one table. Yeah. Now, we probably do want to bet for value and some protection. I mean, we do have clubs, but not the highest. It's four-way. When the six comes and completes a straight, it completes a full house as well. Discard. I mean, we don't face a bet. Five. Can he have 5-4? Yes. Can he have ace? Yes. Do we get value? I mean, it's only a SPR 0.51, and I would assume that he might as well bet himself. Maybe he had something. Now you guys can notice that we do have some candies collected from yesterday grind. Yeah. Let's keep this table. We flip quads. I don't know what's the correct play, how much to bet, but who cares? This doesn't really happen all that much, so we don't really need to know how to play this. It's not important. Yeah, actually, we don't. Okay, okay, uh, we were all in on the other table. We lost on the 2-5. But super short stick doesn't really matter. We're gonna just stick with 1-2 and 0.51 for now before we get a bigger bankroll. Let's try to keep it somehow safe. I mean, how many buy-ins do you need for 2-5 game when you buy in for $50? That's a question. You know, probably more than 40, and very likely 100 is enough. So it's very likely that even less is enough. So that means that here you can be really aggressive with the bankroll management to climb up as fast as you can. Okay, in between the lines, we end up playing one hand that also, again, much worse than it looks like. I'm a big fan of these, but playing kind of deep, medium stack. It's it's a good justification to play. Now, don't get me wrong, I still do like to play these hands. You know, it feels so good to hit, you know, a wrap, a top pair, two pair, open ender, and everything at once. Never mind. We three bet aces against the small blind, and we flop the goods, and we get it in. We are in a very good shape. Run twice for sure, bro. We trying to keep the variance low. So yeah, it's pretty good. Back to our Zoom game. We're still up on this hand. Let's just be a little tighter today and let's just fold it on Zoom. So actually, I'm a very big fan of this pace. This just feels very smooth and not really overwhelming. I feel like two Zoom tables and everything at the same time makes it just so confusing. We kind of missed a three bet pre-flop. Why? Why did we miss three bet? Now, of course, this hand. What do we do? What our opponent may have. Can he slow play tens somehow? I mean, we can check raise. Now, just pause. Just a sneak peek of this table. Run good. We get called by pocket tens. So he was slow playing pocket tens. We got lucky on the turn. We run like gods today, guys. Like extremely well. Feels good. Now we got max value from the queens. There was no other way to get more. And of course, like I hope he was not considering folding because like he cannot fold like ever, right? From check raise to check call. We had flush. Can we lead? The board is paired. We block the pairs. He will have plenty of over pairs that he checks back. He cannot raise. He can bet better flush. I think lead is something random, but you know that's how we gonna wanna win the challenge. Not by playing good, but just playing around, right? Yeah. So at this moment, we are playing one Russian cash. Today, you know what? Today it is actually chill and relax because it's just one. They call it Russian cash. No, we are just chilling. We're just gonna chill the whole time until the end of day 69 or before. Let's see what happens. Our focus is on our favorite chill and relax table. We have double pair hand, which is very profitable. We miss completely. We don't like to see the bad, really. We Wow. Okay. I don't know. We don't like to see bet over there. We probably should be a little careful. Though we are in position. Okay. So here we check call the turn. I believe it was like a three bet check check. Honestly, no idea what happened on the flop. But we got there on the river. That's what matters. Who cares about the streets before? It's only about the river. We probably suck out on a full house. Um, yeah. So just just get lucky. This is how you win. Back to our game right here. So let me see what happened on. So there was a limp. Actually, we raised pre-flop. The flop is check check. Um, flop is check check, and then we check call standard, and then we get lucky, no doubt, but there was no mistake, which is what matters the most. So yeah, we are testing the afternoon grind. It's 4 p.m. right now. It's a very chill day. We we just we just sit back and relax, look at some cards, and decide what we want to do with them. This is very close. I feel like if we fold, we don't mess on anything. Let's chill on Zoom. So over here, we do have a beautiful, I would say, premium hand. Clock ticking everywhere. Was a real premium. Now, okay, there is a one short that is like extremely short, so that's out of the consideration. Now against this guy, against that guy, I think we would just fold. We are ahead. Our ace king is good so far. We have a stronger main hand. King is brutal, but brings a backdoor flush. Chop chop is good. Meanwhile, we pick up some aces right here. Let's see if we can get some action. Maybe we steal the blinds. That's also nice. Oh, oh yeah, we kind of open up this table. Then we can just ship it. It's only 10 big blinds. Probably, yeah. Let's just not play the 10 BB. Just quit, no matter what. Here, we're not really super happy about calling this hand, but we do have some relevant blockers. Here we we were up against ace 10-6 actually, so before the flop we were flipping on the good side. Okay. Just fold. Mm. Single suited. Let's just call. We we should leave this board, but I'm not really sure if we should lead with this hand. Now, let's just check. Trying to get to showdown. The bad news is we lose against aces, but the good news is we win against everything else. And at the same time, we don't get value when we bet. So it's easy, standard. I probably shouldn't fast fold queens on the small blind because I can't just lame. But that's the, yeah, that's a pitfall of fast forward. Can I say Russian cash once? You know, just click on fold before the action is on you. Check against a pot. It's easy fold against a half pot. I mean, okay, it was easy call actually. Seeing the river turn. Turn was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we are closing. Come on. We almost closed the 2-5. We have to play one extra orbit. That doesn't matter. We do get a beautiful super premium aces right here. I feel like we have aces all the time. Okay, probably against aces. So, underdog? Come on. How? How am I underdog with double suited aces? Now, the tables are turning around. Feels good to be on the good side of the sack out. Told you, like, what do you mean, an underdog? We had beautiful, very, very beautiful aces. How can we be behind? Impossible. It's kind of like whatever hand. We can probably bet very aggressively this flop. Turning the almost nuts. Just betting half pots. Just fine. Meanwhile, on this table, it's very likely we are facing a suck out or suck out. I don't know. I just cannot fold this. For sure not. But yeah, pocket tens. We face a delay check raise on the turn. It's very strong. Same thing like with our queens last time. Didn't feel like folding right away. Maybe it was the thing to do. But actually, how often people will show up with the check raise bluff? The higher you play, the more likely it is, I believe. So maybe at 1-2. I don't know. My experience with 1-2 anywhere where you can play is just the neediest limit ever. I don't know. I don't know why. Or maybe it's just good players. But who cares? We won aces against aces. That's what makes our win rate. Yeah. Okay. One more hand and we lead to 2-5. I do feel like we just give out a present of $100 to that guy. But it's okay. You need to give to receive. So enjoy it, bro. Yeah, we don't really want to fold in position, blind versus blind. We do want to play some hands. One big blind bet. Interesting. We turn a 9, face a bet. We fold. Top pair. Yeah. Yeah, the top pair, not flush draw. We get check raise again. It's very not nice, but at the same time, it's hard to fold right away. But we are just getting owned by these guys. They know how to play and they delay check raise. I like it. It's awesome. Yeah, it's really good because we get punished for her for betting too light. You know, here we somehow got it in. We lose again straight. Yeah, so I feel like there is a huge difference between PLO 100 and 200. People actually play pretty good at 1-2, like dramatically better. Like everywhere. Just the gap feels so high. Much higher than a PLO 50 and a PLO 100. So much higher. We open pocket knives. The hand looks good, but we miss. Probably cannot block catch. We are playing some extra hands on this table. Let's see. Let's see. Open ender. We hate to see a check raise with this hand. We don't get any value. Even though this board's probably better for us, we can afford to bet quite often this hand. We don't really need to. Now it's a little different story because we don't have as much showdown value. We can also check and play some reverse. If we get called, we are never gonna win. I mean, so yeah, we do have the king of diamonds, which is a good card actually. Does he pot a straight? I don't think so. Does he have enough ace of diamonds? Let's just fold. I think we have like way too many straights that we can call. We waste a time bank on a tiny flop, tiny pot. So yeah, let's just forget about it and let's move on. Going back to our Zoom main game. Ace 10, 6, 7, kind of connected, not suited. We for sure defend on the big blind, for sure. No doubt. Not much to do actually. Easy fold. we take down some pot where we lead and that turn check river. Now the splash pot we got pocket queens, which is all right to limp, but then maybe even call a raise, but not like this action. Yeah. So actually, today, if we are lucky enough, we will be opening fish buffet whale already. It was pretty fast. Yeah, it goes faster on the 1 2 2 5 zoom. So this is table number two. We open raise. We check back. Can we see bet flop? We probably don't need to see bet with this air. Now we just fold. We ain't got nothing. Back over here, we get pretty hand to open. It's like four very high cards, kind of connected all together. Can hit some wrap. Top two, trips, everything. All right, come on, guys. We have a double pair. It's my favorite hand from now on. We miss, but that's okay. We can just check back and hit. Actually, a very good turn. Now, can we value bet to get some value from 9 or a draw? Okay, do we call or raise? That is a question now. With two tens, we probably are never gonna get like 3 bet raise. We can maybe raise half pot. I don't know. I feel like a pussy just check it, just calling the second nuts, you know. But at the same time, do we get called by worse? Okay, here, right here, we have a interesting bluff catch. That actually was not that interesting because we lost. But we had a 5. Yeah. Didn't have too much time back, but I felt like he would be attacking our heirs. Because so we 3 bet, we C bet on ace deuce deuce, we C bet on third, then goes check check. The turn is like 4 and a river 3. And we block 5, we block the straight, so this was the end. Three bet, flop C bet, check check, and river, which I call against one third with a five. Probably still too ambitious. But I just felt like this guy is just like, he has some air. Let's make him fold this air. But probably he was like, no, he has some ace, X. Let's try to get some value from his ace. I didn't understand what he was saying. Now I do. Okay, check high board. Pretty alright. We definitely want to see bet. Heads up, we do have a gut shot as a backup, and we do have an ace as an even better backup. So, how much do we bet now? The ace is super good for us. Do we bet like game size or just demand size? I mean, whatever. A check? Okay, we just check back, yeah. Probably. I don't know. Did we give him too good of a price? And do we bet the river? If he snap check. If he has a straight, maybe he consider. I mean, if he has a flush, maybe he consider betting. Or just like snap. Can we value bet aces there? Why do we get called by this hand because it blocks the nuts? Hmm. Probably. Wow. Well, if we bet pot on the turn, we have a very easy decision on the river. We would just bet. So we miss on some value. That's okay. We don't have to play perfect. That's perfectly fine. We just we just play and pray that we're gonna win. You know, nobody knows how to play correctly, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter what you do. Hmm. Okay, this hand is fucking ugly. We are very deep. It might be even a reason to be even tighter. Now, what do? We hit top two. We cannot even check raise, and we get fucked over on most of the turns. There are not really that many good turns besides the 7, 10 straight and spade. Hold up. Yeah, whatever. So we open this hand, pretty standard. We kinda, we kinda fuck up one hand on the other table. It's okay. We just fold pre. We waste 20 bucks. We three bet ace queen queen 10 against the under the gun single suited. We got 4 bet. We fold. It's okay. We are all right. Yeah. We call Queen Jack 8. And now, you know what? We've seen this other players doing. Okay, we wanted to check raise, but they don't let us. So we just raise. I mean, if we call, we probably don't get much action from this guy anyway. So we just need to attack this one. Uh, Surprisingly enough, we get called by a different player. Okay, not much going on. We don't really wanna isolate deuces. I mean, ace five deuce deuce. It's possible. No rake for sure. Okay, we open raise. Questionable hand. We got hooked on the flop. We take it down. It's perfect. Okay, we will need to take a quick break to get some protein. Here, fortunately, we had the combo monster draw. We miss. We have to fold. And we win in showdown. I mean, it's only $20. We block all of it. I mean, for sure, there are some hands that we beat, but will there be enough of them? I don't think so. We'll it's gonna be a quick break. Okay, we are in hand right here. Right here. Pocket queens. Return a nut flush draw. Beautiful. And we hope to get into the river, improving to at least a two pair or a flush or set, whatever. It's really not much to think about. I mean, do you want to bluff turn? Actually, with the five and the backup, uh, I don't think we need to, but definitely it's possible. Like we do have a backup, but if you get called, we just check and let's try to win in a showdown maybe every once in a while. So actually, we would probably get some value on the turn from the draw. Table number two. We got it in on the flop where we were still at actually, and we improved even better, so it went more smooth. Come on, bro. What do you mean so tight? I'm telling you, we gotta play tighter. Tight is right. Haven't ever heard about it. Johnny Wong, what's up, buddy? I'm happy to have you here, though. Thank you for your support. All right, all right. I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute. Don't run away. All right, what's up, boys? We are back in the challenge. We're back here. Actually, we have been playing and eating some protein. So now we are ready to grind some more. We had some aces against ace, king, and rap. Flipping a little behind as his pot. It is what it is. You know, yeah. I mean, this hand probably with no rake we can call. Let's see, on this table, we don't really want to fold. We would prefer to call a pot bet, but it's okay. It was kind of hit and run, not on purpose though. We were trying to sit out next big blind because you're only four-handed. I ain't got no time to focus on short table. Just sometimes. All right, so I was thinking that we might mix in some Zoom 50, right? Unexpected. We'll just add some more hands, a little bit more action from the lower stakes. Let's see if oh, let's see what is the difference actually in the player pool. Uh, do we want to bind short 50 big blinds? Why not? Why not? It's a nice strategy. So yeah, let's no sound. What do you mean? Can you not hear me, bro? Zdravím, boys. Zdravím, díky. Yeah, we actually added something something to watch. Zoom 50. Just to play around a little bit. We hit trips right away. Okay, just call. See, we are lucky, super lucky right away. We do want to raise. We don't want to get caught by over's hand. Let's just could be half pot or three quarters or maybe even pot. We almost double up. We almost double up the first hand. Okay, check call. Yeah, pretty deep, pretty deep. We got some nice turns to play right here. Can we fold? We have a gut shot. Probably not. We might also win some showdowns. We hit the flush. We need to lead, I guess. How much? Sometimes we should just block bet, right? And sometimes we should just pot. Let's try 1/3, whatever. So actually we were in a very, very good shape on the turn. That's interesting. Thank you, bro. But trust me, today we do run hot as fuck. Like we just smash. The cards are in our way. Um, well, yesterday I played on stream for almost 8 hours in total with a break, so like 4 hours break, 4 hours, and then maybe 2, 3 hours on the regular tables off stream, probably like two. So yesterday we had pretty nice volume. Yeah, we are getting aces all the time, and we are getting it in. Oh shit! Flop nothing and turn good. River safe. We we run just beautiful boys today. Yeah, I don't know. I would say I would play like 6 hours on average, but I don't know. Depends how much I enjoy it. Sometimes if I run bad and I need to get back even, then it's a long, long grind. But actually here on this side, I like how everything looks. It keeps me like hooked in the game and just it's so entertaining. So I feel like I can play for hours. Okay, we have trips, not really the strongest. We can just fold. Pussy fold, but whatever. Okay, this hand I have to fold because of the short stack right here. Unfortunately, otherwise of course I play this beauty. We can bet. We probably have like two streets of value. Pocket queens, check back. Very easy call. We might win at the showdown. We run super good. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, today just the cards they go in our way. Thankfully, you know what I mean. The poker gods are on our side today. Okay, we didn't win the queens. Probably doesn't make any sense to bluff catch, so just use a fold on the river. Yeah, bro, we smash. We smash this today. Yeah, it was pretty long, but I feel like because of all the excitement and everything, like it was the day one of streaming, so I just and I also was losing, so I was trying to get even, and it was just fun. So yeah, but on average, I would say six. It's too tight, of course. Misclick, never mind. This is like whatever. It's like disconnected. As I and pocket pair, not too bad. Just plays very very smooth. But against under the gun, I don't know. We are just so much in a disadvantage. We probably should be careful against under the gun. We should respect the range. That is tight. It's not a myth. It's the truth. Everybody everybody is tight under the gun. It's just natural. That's what you should be. So you know, you have to defend your big blind, but you know, not too not too much. Like don't be too stupid about it. Like in position, you want to defend a lot. Out of position, be careful. And depends against who. If the under the gun opens, of course, you need to be super tight because you are facing a strong range. On the other hand, smaller cards gain on value against the under the gun range because he doesn't have them all that much. So all the low boards are usually yours. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can watch how it goes if we can make it. All right, we have a paired board. My favorite. Let's just check. Even though we can bet, we can check raise. We can double check raise. No need to bet. We don't want to make worse hands fold. Unfortunately, we get a triple check or double check. So we just try to check raise again. There's not, you know, every now and then, why not? To have the nuts in the range. Flop is like sometimes check raise, sometimes bets. All right, here we defend the rundown. Miss completely. Probably probably over. Yeah, not much to do. Just check fold. The thing is, we will miss so often with these kind of hands. But yeah, it's too connected. It's middling cards. They're good against UTG. Yeah, the trash looks good, but too raggy. Not much. On the other hand, here we do pick up beautiful hand. Given the fact we're short, it's just very easy to play. Push a lot of value pre-flop, and now we just we probably want to just bet pot to keep it simple. I mean, we can also have pots. Of course, we get it in with almost zero equity. No, actually, 10%. 10% is good. 2 outs, 10%. That's beautiful. Of course, we're not folding. Full house. Yeah. Bottom two with no backup. Shitty hand, but not much. How much is 25 there? But SPR 3, not much to think about. Just ship it and pray. We forgot to pray, so we lost it. This is okay on the button. Let's bring the focus back on one table. Let me guys know if you prefer like to see two tables at once or just most of the time focus wherever there's action. Because in my opinion, this is probably the best. Uh, Feels like sometimes we can check to show up with some full houses. No reason to bet. Just check. We could have bet on the turn to maybe get some value. So at this moment we play two Zoom games and three regular tables. We have some action here, but we are going to fold. This hand is just very bad out of position against a 3-bet. We're here we see bet. We are short. If we would be deeper, I can also imagine just checking. We don't really want to see a check raise. Good shape. Sure, bro. Twice. Chop, chop. So, paired board, we check back the flop. I don't think we need to bet on the flop. We probably can get some value right now. Or we get check raised and we are fucked. what you call. Yeah, we just fold. We just this close. Probably not really the best spot ever, but we do have equity on the flop, like break even because of double backdoor. Can't imagine folding pre-flop, but it's kind of close. I mean, we are against aces so often. If we fold, I don't think we miss out on too much. We are trying to play tighter, but not too tight. The 5-6 connected, double suited. Problem is, you will often just have to go all in. Okay. Here, of course, we either are a big favorite or big underdog. We are on the good side. Should go. Let's run twice. Meanwhile, here, not much going on. Just check, check. Just check. And just fold. Here, we can do both calling and raising, but since it's a main raise, let's just three-bet, even though we have 3 diamonds. We don't flip anything besides a gut shot and a brutal backdoor. We check back. That's pretty weak. We still check. Meanwhile, here we are all in. Okay. Do we need to make kings fold? Okay, here we scoop. And here we just check back because we have showdown value. We don't need to bluff. Let kings win. Sometimes we can win in showdown. By the way, I feel like we bet the river. It kind of smells so fishy. All right. We open raise, beautiful hand. Whoop. All right. But it's not good for us at all. We should expect the big blind to lead. Very often, that makes it very less likely that we should be betting ourselves. Now, easy call. We hit the second outs on the river. Very similar, very beautiful hand. PLO 5, yeah, that's like the modern PLO. Man, I don't know. Not the biggest fan of it. I just like the good old four cards. Just chill. I feel like it makes more sense. But maybe it's just because I don't really know five cards. Okay, we are short. We just fold. And here, not much to do. Tide is right. Yeah. The more players you have, the tighter you should be. And I feel like when you play five cards, eight-handed, it's just like super nitty game because you cannot really do much. You know, Now when you play heads up PLO, that's a different story. There, tide is not right. You gotta play what you get. All right, aces, 50 big blinds deep, beautiful. We are actually getting crushed on PLO 50, but we just want to say hi to all the people that are playing here. We might actually, yeah, we will test all the waters. We will play all the way from whatever zoom there is until the highest, which is 1, 2. We will get there also. Um, I don't know, this just feels like, see, you play lose and you lose. It's it's almost a rhyme. Okay, two pair. Full house. Can we raise? Probably not. We only get called by king queen and better sevens. There's like one worse full house, so we just call here. We just call. I'm happy to see people bluffing actually. That makes me believe in poker again. You know, more fun when you see bluffs. Definitely. It's annoying to, yeah, bro. It's honest PLO. That's just four cards. Just four cards. Some opponents, some chips, some hands, and let's go. No bluff. True, true. Uh, yeah, too short to play this hand. Anyway, it's not as good of a hand as it looks. Button though, yeah. No need to see bet, but wait for the premium turn. We face 130 for sure want to raise. Just pot. Whatever. Either he has a hand that he continues or just pair. So let's bet as much as we can. against a re-raise, that would be not very pleasant, but at the same time, we probably still get it in. Can we value bet? Probably not. Oh, there's actually so many more better hands. For sure we can. But I was expecting us to win pretty frequently. Let's play this hand. Do we want to value bet a 6 right here? We can value bet the river. What if we get check raised? Okay. Pretty okay aces here with the club blocker and the gut shot. Now we got the value on flop. Okay, SPR1, we are all in for sure. Very good hand. Even against the top pair, we are flipping. I wanted to run twice, but at least we have the jack. Jack of Halloween. Let me know if this scene is okay, or where we have two Zoom tables, because my personal opinion would be if I watch, I would prefer probably focus the whole time on only one table, because it gets like confusing even when there are like two. Just let me know what you think. And we have beautiful queens. Uh, is there a reason to try to make aces fold? I mean, we can win sometimes in showdown. Like we have a gut shot. It's probably close. Maybe we were ahead on the turn. Maybe not. Maybe he has kings. It's probably if we like we were very behind actually. Nice check on the flop. I like it. Good check. We probably we can fold the turn, I guess. No clubs. I like the price. The price is good. No gut shot for sure. The gut shot was weak though. What up, everybody who is new here? Welcome, and thank you for watching, for giving it a try. We are in the day two of the 20K challenge. Running pretty good today. Uh, we do have 69 days to finish the challenge, and we do have probably can even bet less. Okay, whatever. We do have 22 bettors against our challenge. Split is okay. We start with 2K bankroll only, and we try to not lose it. We try not to rebuy. That makes it harder to reach. But so far we have a good kickstart, and we can afford to play some PLO 200 short. Not the best turn right here, but we hit a good river. Chop chop. Luckily, we were being free rolled. No reason to bet at all. We gonna try to get in a cheap showdown somehow, if possible. No reason to bluff. Probably not gonna win too often, but sometimes we do we do win against the worst pair. Thank you, bro. I'll see you next time. Feel free to hang around anytime, bro. Thanks for the sub, though. I really do appreciate it. For real. Not even kidding. Alright, alright. Now flush draw. Yeah, bro, you're the only one who is active. Like, come on, guys. Just like, don't be shy. Just say something. Say if you do like this kind of layout that contains two tables, usually Zoom, or if you prefer just focus on one table. Because this is what personally I would probably prefer, because trying to watch already two tables when somebody else is playing, confusing. You know, you jump between one and the other table. Yeah, we do have a bottom set, and we face a bet. You probably can also raise like right away. Let's not waste time bank. We have action on every table. Here, every possible straight got there. Let's focus on this table. This is more bright hand. I'm probably just gonna follow the king queen for 4, but let's think about it. Okay, unfortunately we lose, but here probably folding. Folding. Is it a good fold? Probably. Probably. We only beat like aces with flush. Flush draw. We do block king and 8, so and we don't block 2 pair. Fuck, I think actually. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. So far, so good. Yeah, thinking back, I probably should have called the set, even though I just feel like people underbluff the rivers just so much. But we had a good, really good hand to bluff catch. But anyway, probably like whatever, even if you're right or wrong. Oh, we had clubs, right? We had clubs, so that makes it very less likely he would be on a flush draw. Okay, I think we will go back to one Zoom table and the regular tables with it, because honestly, it's hard to keep up for me like this. Not gonna lie, it's too fast. And yeah, maybe he bets and we can bluff catch. No reason to bet ourselves. 1/3 is the bet that we don't want to see, but it is what it is. We wanna, guys, bluff for more. We want more. Anyway, Johnny, I really do appreciate your activity and your support. It feels like I'm not alone in here. And yeah, we we still do have plenty of time, but we also run very good. No, at this time I play two rush and then two. Oh, actually, this is also rush. I kind of forgot. So three rush and one regular, but it's no good. It's too fast. I need only one rush and the rest regular, or only zoom. I don't know. It's confusing. We bluff catch here and we lose. No, we win. I thought it's a straight. Here. Very shitty hand, but there is already $10 in the middle. Check. Um, Here in this table, we probably can even bet bigger, but when we bet small, we make it harder for our opponents to play against. Now, Do we want to value that? Probably, probably yes, because if we get check raised, there's probably very likely a king. We might not even get check raised by a king. Our hand is still good. I can't imagine checking back also, since we have spades and a lot of the rivers are now not as dangerous. Good flop. We see bet. We have got shot top two. Nothing much to think about. The board is also very good for us. Okay, here we have a little bit of action on a PLO 25, which we are just setting out. We decide to bluff. Okay, let's actually bring the action here. Right here, we do flop a top set and we don't get paid. It's also the spot where we can bet much less, like 1/3, and then, you know, good luck with that. Very shitty queens. I think it's very, very, very close. It's probably a fold from the cutoff. So let's tighten up. Let's play a little tighter, like before. We check fold. Not much. Not much to do. Okay, okay, let's do this. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering. Thank you. Good. Nice feedback. So welcome to this channel. This is the day two of this channel, so it's a very fresh. So yeah, may you be the OG. Here we hit a beautiful, almost a nut flush. When he checks, we can bet full pot to get value from worst flush or straight or whatever. And if we get check raised, it sucks. Meanwhile, here on this table, you're too short to fold. Pair of sevens, let's go. Very bad shape. Almost. We almost win the first one. Um, yeah. We have to go all in with a 7 with SPR less than 0.5. Let's uh, let's take a very 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 tiny break. Let's play this splash pot first. The last one we kind of splash away. Not a good equity. people tend to play much looser hands, so that's why, I mean, we cannot really fold, I think, that hand. Against a tight player, I think we have to let fold, because the hand is just weak and short. It's not strong. We need higher cards, like a hand like he had. But this is what I mean. Like, look at these hands, you know? People tend to play a little bit, just a little bit, maybe too crazy on in the splash pots. So our hand in this scenario would be much better. Anyway, be back. Be back in just 1 minute. And we are back in less than a minute. Let's take a small break from regular tables, and let's just play Zoom only. Okay. Now let's try to keep up. So these are our two main Zooms. Let's just play just a very little bit on the other games. But actually, yeah, let's give it let's give it a minute. I think we will just go back to playing regular tables. Yeah. No. I'm not German originally. I'm from right in the middle of Europe, the heart of Europe. But I'm a nomad. Yeah, I like to live in places all around the world. Okay. Not very pleasant with his hand, but it's like 10-9-8. It's a very, very, very beautiful turn. Of course, we get it in. Even though we improve, we are still not in the very, very, very good shape. And yeah, it's like pre-flop. 10 high suit is. Oh, where in Asia are you? That's cool. I might go there soon too. I love Asian food, Asian culture. You know, that's my one of my favorites. But food number one, like no questions. By the way, thank you, bro, so much for all your support today and watching and bearing around. I accidentally sit out from that table too. Thank you, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we gotta be grinding a lot, so I'll be here. Feel free to join anytime, bro. All right. So we are trying to sit out from this table, and we hit a good turn. Okay. I don't think it's yet the time to add zoom 200, so let's just be could be a limp, but let's say it's not mandatory with the rig structure. Okay. Okay, there are some regular tables we might join. Can we put 200 on the table? Probably not. Probably not. Too risky. Yeah, there is someone too, but oh, we left with 200. Whatever. I mean, we run good. we can afford it. We can take the risk. Now let's just go for the value. Interesting. A flashy river. Can we pot and get called? It's like everything is possible. Can we check? And oh, we can also just bet. If we get raised, I don't think we're folding. I mean, Jack 7, of course. There's a hand that beats us, but at the same time, we might provoke some bluff raise. We haven't seen many bluffs around here, but yeah, we're just not folding. We're not folding full house. We actually do provoke a bluff raise, and here on the other table we flop monster, but we are against a bigger monster. That's why there is a bankroll management. Maybe you shouldn't really risk too much of your bankroll like we do, because even with the even when we flop the monster, it might not be as good as it seems. And yeah, another ace is right here and here. No. Okay, we are automatic all in, and this is what I'm talking about. Another aces against aces, and we just get scoops. He has more beautiful aces, but we are okay with it because we ran we ran pretty hot before, so we can take some hits. Kind of on the loser side, but I think we do want to play this hand. We actually probably can step this rep because we are not wasting any equity if we get check raised. Now, probably just check. We also gonna open up some PLO 100 regular tables. So all the tables are breaking. We keep betting. I mean, even against the top set, we are in a really, really good shape. We had the nuts. There, it's likely we are against the second nuts. So only pot makes sense. We could call by queen nine. Or actually even like two pair with the queen, possibly. We do have some hand here. We open raise. I think we can bet, but checking has its own merits. Like, so we have a very nice hand on the later streets. It's very easy to play. Plays very, very, very smooth. We can hit some gut shots now. Do we bet or do we want to check raise? No, we just want to bet. We want to get value from worse trade, and I just feel like it's very unlikely to catch many bluffs. We're very, very short here. People are leaving. It's it's breaking. I mean, we do win in the showdown here with a six. So yeah, since we are up something in the challenge now, we can pretty comfortably play regular tables of a PLO 200. Like kind of close. Three bet or call. Queen high suited, very very easy three bet. We are very deep in a good position. I feel like we are going on a break. It's like everybody everybody is having dinner probably at this moment. Nobody's playing. Hopefully we get to keep this stack when we get back. Here here we get it in. We got tricked. Very nice. We should just take break. All right. Yeah, we're trying to get some value. We probably do. Don't worry, guys. We will be back soon, and we will continue today's grind. Today, it was so much better than yesterday. We uh, we just yeah, we ran so much better, and even under the real time stream, we managed to pack some profit. Yeah, yeah, we need to. We delete all the waiting lists. I'll just keep it. Who cares? Yeah, so we managed to bag a profit from this part of the day. It is. It has been actually day two. We'll try to edit it. So this has been the first part of the day two of our challenge. So far, it's all right. Soon, very soon, I think we're gonna hit it later on today. We're gonna open the fish buffet whale, which will give us some bankroll boost. It was pretty fast to grind this one, probably mostly because of the regular table grind higher. Um, so yeah, probably are not gonna see any more hands, and yeah, I will see you probably later today. If not today, tomorrow for sure. This was the day two of the challenge, and we don't stop. We go on. See you guys. Thank you for watching.